Now, White Pine County Daily News with Wyatt Cox.
And KELY News, sponsored by Sahara Motors. Ready for all seasons, the Kawasaki Ridge XR Crew Limited HVAC side-by-side keeps cool in the summer, dry in the rain, and warm in the winter. Conquer any trail, creek, or blizzard while staying comfortable the whole way. Check one out today at Sahara Motors. Going to be a gorgeous weekend ahead. All that rain stayed to our north. We could have used it. You know, it's going to be a great weekend. Only going to get up to 42 today, but by Monday we'll be up to the mid-60s. A challenger has filed for White Pine County Sheriff. Robert Whiteside has filed to challenge Captain Todd Fincher. And in the race for County Commission Seat 5, Jose Noriega filed as a Republican yesterday. Sources tell us that Governor Lombardo has or will appoint Noriega to fill the remaining unexpired term of Janet Van Camp for Seat 5, but the governor's office has not replied to our inquiries for an official statement. Incumbent Catherine Baccarat has filed for re-election as county treasurer. Rebecca Murdoch has also filed for re-election to the school board. 6 days remain for filing, ending next Friday at 5 p.m. Douglas County Commissioner Danny Tarkanian has officially filed to run for Nevada Attorney General, putting to rest speculation he might instead seek the open 2nd Congressional District seat. Tarkanian confirming Thursday he has no interest in running for Congress, even though the seat is opening with the retirement of Republican Congressman Mark Amodei. The 64-year-old says he believes he can accomplish more as Attorney General than starting a career in Washington. Tarkanian will face Adrian Guzman-Freilich in the Republican primary. He predicts he'll win the nomination, but says the general election could be tougher in what he expects to be a strong year for Democrats. State Senate Majority Leader Nicole Cannizzaro also filed yesterday as a Democrat to run for Attorney General. Nevada State Comptroller Andy Mathews, thought to move to Congressional District 2, has officially filed instead to run for re-election. Mathews, a Republican elected to office in 2022, says he's seeking a second term to continue pushing government transparency and accountability. During his first term, Mathews launched Nevada's online checkbook website, giving taxpayers real-time access to state spending data. His office has also worked with local governments to create similar transparency tools. Mathews says if re-elected, he plans to continue modernizing the state's financial systems and will again push for the office of a Nevada Office of Inspector General to audit how taxpayer dollars are spent. White Pine County Commission moving its meetings to the second-floor courtroom in the old courthouse on Wednesday. Commissioners will receive updates on several major issues, including a proposed groundwater pipeline and the county's financial outlook. During the 9:30 Natural Resources agenda, officials will hear an update from the Bureau of Land Management on the Greenlink North Transmission Project and discuss ongoing public lands and water issues. Commissioners may also consider sending a letter to the BLM regarding the Pine Valley Water Supply Project, urging federal officials to consider a no-action alternative or to prepare a new environmental review. Later in the meeting, commissioners set to consider grant approvals for county social services totaling more than $75,000. Board will also discuss reassigning commissioner liaison roles and may authorize outside consulting help for the county's fiscal year 2027 budget following the commission's firing of the finance director. In addition, the commission could notify the Nevada Department of Taxation that the county anticipates difficulty meeting certain financial obligations beginning March 16th, citing staffing shortages and limited administrative capacity. KELY will broadcast the meeting live on Wednesday beginning at 9 a.m. Another resignation in the White Pine County Finance Department. County sources pointed out a new posting on the county website for a finance clerk. That listing in addition to the finance director and deputy finance director positions. The finance director was fired by the county commission. Deputy finance director resigned following pressure from commissioners. White Pine County Sheriff's Office responded to a wide range of calls this week, including an arrest, threats, and several welfare checks. Deputies arrested 33-year-old Juan C. Gonzalez Loina of Indio, California, during a traffic stop on a state highway after discovering he had an active warrant out of Nebraska. He was booked into custody with no bail. Deputies also investigated reports of threatening text messages and advised the reporting parties on how to obtain protection orders. Other calls included a domestic disturbance where deputies separated family members, a welfare check in Ely where the individual was found safe, and a report of possible drug activity at a local motel that remains under investigation. Additional incidents include a suspected fraud attempt involving a cell phone payment link, a juvenile marijuana issue, and a suspicious person reported near a local school. Deputies say no problems found in that case. Turning to local sports, White Pine baseball team came up just short yesterday, falling to Parker 3-2. White Pine took an early lead, couldn't hold off the Bronx. Maddox Sedlacek led the effort, going 1 for 3 with a homer, 2 runs scored, and a stolen base. The loss drops the Bobcats to 0-2 on the season. Parker 4-2 on the season. White Pine returns to the field this afternoon against Pinecrest Academy Cadence. The girls softball team heads to Alamo for a tournament there for 2 games today. The track team heads to Spring Creek for a meet today. And tomorrow, the swim team will be in Las Vegas. And a reminder for listeners, daylight saving time begins this weekend. Clocks will spring forward 1 hour at 2 a.m. Sunday, meaning we'll lose an hour of sleep but gain more light in the evening. Set your clocks ahead before heading to bed Saturday night. Also a good idea to check smoke detector batteries and review emergency plans. A bill to eliminate the clock switching failed in the Nevada legislature last session. Daylight saving time starts on Sunday. And White Pine County drivers, heads up, the Iran war has prices on the move. Regular 85 octane climbed at every station in Ely between Thursday and Friday. Shell Great Basin and Sinclair jumped from $2.57 to $2.85. Shell and Chevron on the East Altman rose from $2.59 up to $2.95. Golden Gate remains the highest in town at $2.89. Up from $2.95, I should say, up from $2.89 on Thursday. Diesel also climbed across the board. Love's and Shell's downtown now sit at $4.68 and $4.74 respectively. Still, local prices remain well below the Nevada state average of $3.87 and the national average of $3.25 for regular 85 octane. At 8:21 for Sahara Motors, that's a check of news from the state of Nevada.
You see lots of commercials on television telling you to drive a little and save a lot. Dealers wanting you to drive to Salt Lake, Elko, Reno, and even Las Vegas. But ask them one question. What happens if there's a problem? Do you have to drive 3, 4, or even 6 hours to get service? Here at Sahara Motors in Ely, we service everything we sell right here in White Pine County. Shop here first, get our best deal, and you get that best deal by telling Shauna that Wyatt sent you by. Then if you want, shop other places. When you account for the drive, you'll find that it pays you to be a part of the Sahara Motors family. Stop by Sahara Motors, just about a mile north of Ely on US 93. Sahara Motors, we are White Pine proud.
Tell Shauna Wyatt sent you by.